are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic.
Super duper.
That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes. Boy. That is good news.
It is the 18th day of May, 2026. It's Monday morning. Good morning, everybody. I bet you knew that. My name is Chris Hawking. Here we are getting ready for another week of the Power Trip Morning Show. A week with Ben Lieber starting things off as he gets in here today. And to cast the thousands, William Sawalich, NASCAR driver, will be calling in today as well with a very, very big surprise, apparently. So let's get her started. Here's Eugene Merman with some comedy on a Monday morning. I hope we're making you feel a little better. We're going to try to make you smile all day long. Come on in. I am glad you are here.
I have a son. He's 8. His favorite movie, No Country for Old Men. You thought it would be 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri. You don't know kids. I walked past a wedding cake bakery, and they had a sign in the window that said, "Refugees Welcome," which I thought was very sweet. I'm a refugee. I came from the former Soviet Union in 1979. And actually, for the first year my family was in America, we mostly lived off of $700 wedding cakes. We would save each month and eat for 3 days. Those little cake toppers were my only action figures. And the only game I played was weird religious group wedding in a field.
You flashed your genitals to her.
I know that, honey.
Fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride. For the warriors, never giving up the lead. To take it to the top.
All right, it's Monday, May 18th, 2026. The band's back together. Sauce back from a quick vacation. But Grandview. Now, again, the big question late in the week for the Power Trip Morning Show is, would Chris Hawkey actually drive up and join Tommy and Sauce for Guys Weekend? I saw on social media that Zach went up there. I did not see if Chris did. Fellas?
Saucy.
I saw him.
He made it.
He made it.
I did.
I saw him.
Yeah, I was,
It actually happened.
Yeah. I was not part of everything. It was I don't know. I guess I missed the party. I did see Saucy. I saw Zacho. I did see Tommy briefly. But it looked like they were having a good time. And
So you were there, but it ended up being your own weekend, not Guys Weekend.
right. That's exactly
Nothing wrong with that.
No, and it was fine. And it was
That sounds better.
Well, the bottom line was this: I love Grandview.
Sure.
It's a wonderful,
Same.
wonderful place.
It really is.
It's darling. It was a perfect day. The weather was perfect. I saw Sauce for 4 minutes.
Yep.
I saw
4
Zach
minutes.
for 6 minutes. And then I saw Tommy for 1 minute and 33 seconds, probably.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but they just seemed like they were, boxcars going in different directions. And then 2 of them linked up.
I did not see Zach.
You did not see him?
Nope.
Zach?
Nope.
Wait a minute. Are you not dialed in, Zach? Hold on.
Hold on, maybe I
No,
am.
there you are. Yep, you are.
There we go.
Yeah.
You guys did not cross paths.
Never. No.
That's crazy.
Interesting.
That's crazy. Now I did see Zach and Tommy link up, and then I watched them disappear into the
I
distance.
won that bet.
Yep.
I watched them disappear into the distance together.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw a look on Zach's face that was sort of like save me and sort of like please let me go.
Yep. I don't know which direction.
I'm not sure. Right. I don't know what the look said.
I didn't even know what the look said. Part of me wanted to be set free. Part of me wanted to
Right.
be like, hey man, stay here.
Yeah. You had a giant bag of food. And I see, here's the thing. Tommy and his friends came in. Zach was standing there. Zach said, I just ordered food. I'm going to go back to the room and hang out. And it's going to be a great night. I love this place. I'm like, yeah, I love this place too. And then Tommy showed up with his friends. And then a moment later, I saw Tommy and his friends leaving. I go, Tommers, where's Zach go? He goes, oh, yeah, I thought he was with us. And he went back in. And then they left together. And the look on Zach's face was a little fear and a full bag of food. And I thought to myself, this may be the last time I ever see him. And I'm going to be responsible. Because I sent Tommy back in for him.
I was surprised to see him come back. And I was actually going to thank him for hey, man, thanks for thinking of me. But it turns out you were the one that was thinking of me.
He thought you were with him. He was completely
He didn't know who was with him and who wasn't.
No, we did not.
Correct, sir.
No, we did not.
That would be the truth.
So it sounds like the most power trip thing of all time, that a big group get-together ended up being essentially 3 separate trips.
Yeah,
100%.
Zach and I
solo,
talked about that exact
Chris
thing.
solo, and then you and Tommy mostly solo.
100%, yeah.
3 separate trips. You guys were all at the exact same place.
So I got there Thursday night. Scene Bear, Randy, and Brent all got there that night. We got up and played golf at 9 a.m. on Friday. Got some lunch and then turned around and played 18 more on Friday. And we saw Tommy at the driving range. He just got there and he was excited to be there. Mm-hmm. I went to bed, shocking, at about 8:45 on Friday night. They all went out to Zorba's.
I did see all of them, by the way. I hung out with them and drank with them, and that was fun.
Yep. They were they came back at midnight. And loudly they were very loud, but they were having a good time. Then the next day we got up and played golf at 11. We saw Tommy in the group in front of us. He waved. That was it.
That was it.
That was it.
There was a wave.
There was a wave. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So you really barely saw Tommy as well.
Yeah.
So 4 separate trips.
Yeah.
Tommy solo, you solo, Chris solo, Zach solo.
Correct.
Slight overlaps with all of you, but barely.
It was like an all-star band.
Yeah, it was. It was like an all-star band. And it was also...
We all had our own buses.
We're at that stage in our career.
Right. We hate each other.
So I didn't go up to Grandview this weekend, but I might as well have, because I also had a solo weekend. You know what I'm saying? So, if I had driven up, what is it, about 2 hours, right? If I had driven up, waved to one of you for a minute and a half and then driven home, it would have been the exact same thing if I had gone up there and not seen you.
You just described my trip.
Yeah. I walked by, saw Hawk in the bar, said hi. He asked me if I wanted a drink. I said no. He asked me if he wanted any of the food he was eating. I said no. I said, I'm going to go to bed. Hi, Hogs Daddy.
And I knew you wanted to go to bed, so you know what? Did you notice what I did for you? I gave you a hug and I said, you can go, buddy. You don't have to sit here with me. It's completely fine. You go about your day.
Yeah. It was about 7:15. I wanted to go to bed.
The effort that you made to come say hi to me was all I needed.
Well, to be honest with you, I was upstairs at the steakhouse.
So it was a minimal amount of effort.
But
you walked down the stairs, but you did.
But I could have gone the other way.
Absolutely.
And I said, we're going to go say hi to Hogs Daddy. So we went down and said hi to Hogs Daddy. It was a very nice moment.
Yep. And here's what I want to say, by the way, about Tommers. He wanted nothing to do with me. He had a
same.
It's right.
Same.
He had a direction that he was going, and I might have been able to latch on to the Halley's Comet trail, but he didn't need me to be part of that. So when he says, "Hey gang, let's do this together," what he means is, "Hey gang, come watch me party and say hi."
Correct. Yep.
Which is completely cool.
Yeah,
because he's
totally
right.
Fine. I'm not
I
doing
can't
that.
keep up. I can't keep up. I didn't try, and I knew I couldn't keep up.
I like your Haley's Comet reference, because essentially that's how a lot of the big group Vegas trips have been as well, right?
Right.
We're all orbiting the strip on different time lengths and plans and
different
paths.
Drugs.
Right. And then once in a while you'll be like, hey, I saw, and you'll just name 3 random Power Trip members. Those 3 were at the sports book. Well, are they still there now? No, that one went this way, this one went that way, and that one went this way.
That's exactly right.
So then, but then you're like, but then I saw Sauce at Caesar's Palace with John Bonus. Well, yeah, but now those 2 have split.
Yeah.
It's just, you just have to It's two ships crossing in the night.
That's
you just
right.
have to be at the right place at the right time.
And one at a different speed.
A couple of us will gather.
Yeah. Different speed.
Multiple speeds based on both intelligence and intoxication.
Yeah.
Correct.
So then if I may, Zacho, how did the rest of the night go for you?
Yeah.
I mean, I still got it, I guess. We were out till bar close. Out at Zorba's.
You closed Zorba's?
We closed Zorba's down at 2 a.m. And they're old fashioned, man. They go all the way to 2.
Do they really?
Oh my God!
Yeah.
You stayed up till 2.
It was gross.
Fate worse than hell.
Yeah.
But
If I'm up until 2, I hit a deer. I have a flat tire. One of the
I'd
two.
rather catch on fire.
Right.
Yeah.
But they had a very nice dance floor, DJ. They had these like smoke machines that go off every once in a while.
You were dancing.
An incredible. Oh yeah, we were all on the floor, and about 7 bachelor parties to every bachelorette party. So it was a great mix for me. Everybody else probably hated it, but a lot of dudes.
Yeah, great dude scene, right?
Phenomenal dude scene, but there was a very bad ratio for the heterosexual males in that place. So have fun with that, everybody. But
it was better though because Thomas is a married man. It's fine,
yeah, for
right?
sure.
And he didn't seem upset.
Heterosexual males.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. Sorry, he didn't seem upset by the dude sitch. Yeah.
No,
he loved
Good.
the dude
and, and so you stayed out till 2, and then did you ever eat your food? I guess is my concern.
We ate. I passed a lot of it around on the shuttle bus over there.
Got it.
And tried to eat as much of it as I could, but I threw most of it out, which was really. But that's the whole thing. I mean, it actually did have. You guys mentioned Vegas. You saw. I mean, I was just standing there waiting for the food.
Yeah.
Tony Williams from.
Yeah. Okay. How about that?
Yeah. He's playing. The Northwoods pub down there.
I spent more time with Tony than I did with any of these sons of bitches.
and then you show up, and then Tommy shows up.
Yeah.
And it was just like, and then all of a sudden I go from waiting for food, like you said, maybe go back to my room, whatever, to now I'm on my way to Zorba's for a night out that again wouldn't return to my room till about 2:30 a.m.
Would you say it was a success? Would you say you had fun?
Yeah, I didn't think, like I said, I didn't think I had that in me. I didn't think I was a bar closer anymore, but found it, baby.
You.
I only heard from one of you via text, mainly because we don't text after 9 o'clock, right?
No, never.
But Zach texted me Friday night, essentially saying that he survived the RIP Wendy's parking lot.
Oh,
dear God!
That the potholes, because I mentioned it a couple of weeks ago when we were up there, before the Wendy's cabin restaurant closed down. The biggest pothole in a parking lot I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
and your vehicle survived it barely.
I mean, it was crazy. I thought it was like a portal to a new dimension. I went in there because I wanted to lay some flowers out on the pay him some respect.
Understood.
That's a euphemism.
Yeah.
And I even seeing it, I'm like an idiot because I'm not avoiding it like I should have. And my car, I mean, it's literally like at least a 6 inch gap down there, like. I don't know.
It bottomed out.
Yeah. My ears started popping when I went down.
100%. It's bigger than the crater that killed the dinosaurs.
Yeah, it's bad.
Like, it's gigantic.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So there you go.
That's why people stopped going to that Wendy's, is they couldn't get around the crater.
Yeah, they were tired of flat tires.
There are people still in there waiting for a double-double.
Oh, lucky.
Well, I'll tell you, it was the most power trip weekend of all time. And I, for one, learned a valuable lesson, and I feel good about it. I went, I saw him, I said hi. He knew I was there to support him, and then he went off about his business. That's all I can ask for. And I got to be at Grandview, which is my favorite place on the planet.
Sure.
It's gone to number 1 now.
It's beautiful.
I love it.
It was so nice.
And the weather was...
It was perfect.
Oh, the weather was perfect, yeah.
And, we were a good 60 miles from the forest fire, so that's good.
Yep.
Which was, wow, man.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, dude.
Yeah.
Driving there, I'm like, my God, look at the smoke.
What's the update?
It was 60 miles from the Grandview area last time I heard, up by Breezy Point, I guess. And there were 3 different fires from what I was reading.
So a friend of mine sent me the link as I was driving home that was up there with us, my buddy Brent. And I clicked on the Star-Tribune story, and it was under a paywall, so I moved on quickly.
So there's a fire. We just aren't allowed to read it.
Yep.
We just aren't allowed to know about it.
Yep.
We might be driving right into it.
Yeah, we don't know. But I'm not paying for it.
I'm not paying $2 to avoid that fire.
No, I'm not. No.
I'd rather burn than give you $2.
Yep.
Damn you, paywall! Yep. Final words.
You missed it. Sorry, Corey, you missed it.
Yeah, you missed
We're
it.
sorry you weren't there.
Wait, you could have been there. I wouldn't have known.
A great point.
So here's why I brought it up 15 minutes ago. I was there all weekend.
You were not.
Yeah. All weekend.
Wow. Impressive. Impressive.
I'm just kidding.
I was going to say, there's no way we would know.
I had you.
There's no way we would know.
I had you. But there would have been no way for you to know.
Way.
No.
I also love that place, but yeah, I just, you know.
Greatest. I'm buying that.
Yeah, it's the best.
It's the best.
Yep.
You know what else you could buy?
Gutter helmet at gutterhelmetmn.com. Never clean your gutters again.
This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
Reminisce over decades of country.
Welcome back, Power Trip Morning Show. Here we are. Zach goes behind me. Saucy and Corey right over there. Ben Lieber a little bit later. And a very special guest, William Sawalich, a little bit. When he's calling in, Zacho?
Let me double check on that. I keep forgetting.
I think it's 7, but I'm not sure. And also a very big surprise, apparently.
I am so excited.
Interesting. I wonder what it could
interesting.
be. What could it be?
Can't wait.
Don't know.
I have guesses.
But Zach won't even tell us.
He won't tell us. Should be interesting. Anyway, that's what's going on there. Did you watch Saturday Night Live?
Sure did.
I tried so hard to stay up. I watched the farce that was Ronda Rousey and Gina Carano.
I mean,
what an absolute
19 seconds.
17 seconds.
I'm not falling for
She
it
didn't
again.
throw
I'm
a
the
punch.
problem. I'm the problem. I've got to quit watching that stuff.
Yep.
I'm the problem.
So it's a money grab.
Well, yeah, she made. Well, good for them too. By the
They
way,
both made a
that's
ton.
awesome. She made 2 something, and Carano made 17. Made $1 million, but it was 17 seconds. Gina wasn't to say she wasn't in fighting shape. I'm not saying that she wasn't in good shape. I'm saying she wasn't prepared to fight a match. She hasn't.
It's been 17 years,
it was
right?
An absolute joke, and I am embarrassed that I watched it. And then I tried to watch Saturday Night Live, and I fell asleep. And then luckily I watched it yesterday because it was brilliant, man.
How do you beat Will Ferrell?
You cannot.
He's just so good.
Have you seen it, Sauce?
Well, I saw the Jeff, the Hammouz bit or whatever.
Yeah.
That's genius. That was laugh out loud funny.
Did you see the doctor bit?
Yeah, that was the one. That was one of the first
greatest.
sketches of the night, and that was the one that stole the scene. It's Mike. He got Mikey Day to break about 4 times, but basically the concept was Will Ferrell's a doctor. He performs a gallbladder removal, and then informs Mikey Day that during the procedure, which went well, the gallbladder was out and everything's fine, he accidentally removed his penis as well. And it's just the most perfectly written script for Will. I don't know if they wrote it for him or if it was one of those bits that they had for the last couple of weeks. They're like, when are we going to use this? But it definitely sounded like they wrote it for him.
Completely.
That's great.
And how about this?
Ma'am, please don't be a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. When Ashley Padilla is basically like, why would you remove my husband's penis? Ma'am, don't be a bitch.
And then a couple of moments later, he goes like this.
Ma'am, what did I say about being a bitch?
Anytime somebody got to play that for Marty.
God. She's going to love that.
Yeah. That was, the one where he's like the crowd control at
for the kids thing.
And he's like, I served in Iran.
Yeah.
I mean, at the Cheesecake Factory.
In Iraq,
Iraq. Yeah, that was brilliant.
Man, he's just great. He's just great.
He's the best. And I know, years ago they did the Chad Smith, Will Ferrell thing on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, where they both came out and had a drum off and tried to dress identically, and whatever. So the concept of Chad Smith of the Red Hot Chili Peppers and Will Ferrell looking identical, that's nothing new, right? We've all heard that. But kind of awesome to have Will Ferrell be Jeffrey Epstein in the cold open, right? The opening sketch.
Right.
And then during the couple of seconds that it takes Will Ferrell to get situated, when they announce Will Ferrell as the host, Chad Smith comes out and for the first 60 seconds just pretends that he's Will Ferrell.
Yeah, brilliant.
And you know what's funny is like if you don't know that Chad Smith is a thing, like my dad's not watching SNL, but if somebody like my dad was like, I know who Will Ferrell is, I don't know anything about the Chili Peppers. When Chad Smith first walks out, it was probably like, what's wrong with Will Ferrell's face?
What happened to his nose?
Like something is off. Like I don't know.
Okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's like that doesn't. Man, Will Ferrell's not aging well or something. Like he looks different. Man, what? And then the real Will Ferrell comes out, and you're like, man, those guys do really, really look very similar. They definitely look like brothers.
Yeah, it's a great bit.
I accidentally removed your penis.
Yeah.
When he's like, when Mikey Day says something like, I don't have any genitals, and Will Ferrell goes, no, you still have your testicle. And Mikey Day goes, singular?
He stirs.
Oh, so good.
Oh, look, he's waking up. Honey, the doctor wants to talk to you.
He stirs. Hey, sleepyhead. How you feeling?
A little out of it.
Yeah, that's anesthesia will do that. Yeah, that's the strong stuff. So, the surgery was aces. We got the gallbladder out, easy peasy. You'll have a teeny scar, but no one will see it unless you're a Speedo guy.
I am not.
Oh, probably best for everyone, huh?
I'm right there with you. Now, there is one other thing I want to briefly touch on. Okay? During the surgery, some wires got crossed, and I accidentally removed your penis.
I'm sorry. I'm still very out of it. What?
You accidentally removed my husband's penis?
That's correct. And I feel awful about it.
He puts his hand on his chest.
I don't understand. How could this happen?
Yeah, great question. Okay. Look, in surgery, a nurse said, don't forget to remove and clean this, referring to a surgical tray. Okay? What I heard was, don't forget to remove his penis. So I did. And it's just one of those things.
Just one of those things? Can it be reattached?
Yes, absolutely. If we still have it.
What?
And here's where you might get a little miffed.
Might get a little miffed?
After I cut it off, I dropped it down the bio-waste chute, which goes right to the flash furnace. So your penis was cremated, which just sucks.
It just sucks.
And to see his face, I mean, he's just great.
Yeah,
he's just great, man.
Truly, for at least for me, he's like Mount Rushmore of guys that could read the phone book and I would still laugh.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Everything he says makes me laugh.
He's hilarious.
To the point where I don't understand people that don't find Will Ferrell funny. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are you looking for to laugh at then if you don't find that guy funny? But there's a lot of people that don't think he's funny.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
get
hilarious.
It. But whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so good. How about do you see the more proof social media sucks? Not that anybody needed to know that social media sucks, but it does. Did you see the amount of hate McCartney got?
No, but I figured he would.
Basically just like, God, the guy should just hang it up. Like, he doesn't have it anymore. He sounds like ass. Like, give it up, buddy. Yeah. It's like, the guy's, in his 80s, right?
Yeah. He's Paul McCartney.
And it's freaking Paul McCartney.
Yeah,
so who cares if the songs that he's sang seemed a little bit like, low energy or something? He's still doing better than you are.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a Beatle.
He's a Beatle.
Was it the first time they ever ended the show with a musical artist playing another song? I'd never seen it like that before.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Not sure. How about Colin Jost during that wearing the bald cap? Did you see that?
I did see that.
To kind of
back to the weekend update.
Yeah, exactly. To kind of conclude the weekend update joke.
Yeah.
Which was a great bit as well.
Yeah.
As always, the joke swap.
It's great, man.
I love SNL.
I do too.
Always will.
Will Ferrell's the best. He's the king.
If we ever get to meet our new friend Tommy Brennan, who's going to host that thing that you're at the amphitheater, we can now officially ask him, and maybe we'll ask him in front of Marnie Gellner, what's it like to have Molly Shannon grab your junk?
I mean, not just grab it, like really
got in there. Right. Really got in there.
Right. He really did.
Oh, yeah. She definitely can Could pick him out of a lineup,
Yeah,
I
there's
think.
no
She
doubt.
could give him a physical.
Definitely. Front page sports in a second. Speaking of Marnie, Marnie won a bunch of money yesterday. Chris had a shot at it for most of the day.
Can you believe that?
Man, you were just sitting in the clubhouse hoping to hold on, hope for a win, but John Rahm late got Marnie the money. We'll talk about that later. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
Your one-stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
From the 1-800 Ask Gary Traffic Center.
This report is sponsored.
Girls, we have the Power Trip, bringing the party to the island. Join the guys at Treasure Island May 28th and 29th for 2 unforgettable shows full of games, laughs, and huge prizes, including Vegas trips. Book your stay and save 20% with promo code KFAN, plus a special announcement that's worth the trip alone. Details at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
All right, let's do this. I'm sure sports did happen this weekend.
They did.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores, buy 2, get 1 free when it comes to Red Bull for a limited time, including the summer edition, but you can mix and match any flavors of Red Bull that you want at Holiday. Buy 2, get 1 free. Red Bull at Holiday.
Hell yeah, Holiday Wales.
Wake up at Holiday. Did all of you go to the Royalton Holiday?
Of course, yeah.
No, I
I
waved
did
at
on the
it.
way back.
I was going to say, is it quickly turning into the Toma of going north? Is that you are required to stop at the Royalton Holiday?
And yeah, it's like an Apple store.
A geographical
Yeah,
oddity.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks from everywhere.
It's 2 weeks from everywhere. Aaron Rye won the PGA Championship, his first major title, and the first English-born golfer to win the PGA since 1919.
Wow.
Until he did it, doesn't that seem impossible?
Yeah, seems impossible.
The first time they threw this stat up that no one born in England specifically had won since 1919, I'm like, that can't be right. Somebody fact check that.
For
but
sure,
of course
yeah.
they wouldn't throw it up.
No.
They're broadcasting the PGA. Of course it's right, but I'm like, wow, how is that a thing? But it is. First one since 1919. He shot a 5 under 65, a 9 under for the tournament, and a 31 on the back 9. And the shot that he'll remember, and that anybody that watched that tournament will remember, was the nearly 70-footer on the par 3 17th to clinch it. Right, that was the final
That
nail.
was outstanding. And it, he'll take the win and all of that, but like they had like 6-7 groups to go through before he finished, and it was kind of there wasn't a lot of drama to it, right? Because he pulled away on his back 9. The closest guy was Rahm, who was 6 under, and Rahm didn't have a shot, right? Once Rahm parred out on 18, you're like, oh, okay. No one else could catch him, and then they just had to wait. But, yeah, everybody says he's the nicest guy on tour. Everybody congratulated him after he won. It was sweet.
Sauce, you like golf.
I do.
I hope you didn't read this. I hope you didn't see this. But if you did, you did.
If I did, I'll tell you.
But reading and knowing is learning. That counts as knowing something. But Aaron Rye, non-American, right? Non-American.
Mm-hmm.
He is the first non-American to win the PGA since 2015. Who was the last non-American to win the PGA Championship?
Rory?
That was 2014. You missed it by 1 year. 1 year after that, it was also a non-American. This is tricky.
I don't know.
I don't think this will help, but you never know. You watch a lot of golf.
Yeah.
He won it at Whistling Straits in Wisconsin.
Is it somebody I would know?
Yeah, huge name. Was a much bigger name 10 years ago, but it's still in the mix once in a while.
What's the guy's name? Vijay Singh?
No.
What's the guy's name?
He has a 3-letter last name.
I have no idea.
Golf trivia.
Give me another clue.
He's not from North America. He's not from South America. He's not from Europe. He's not from Antarctica. He's not from Africa. He's not from Asia.
He's from Australia.
Jason Day.
Jason Day is the last non-American to win.
Yeah. Great pick by you, Hawk.
That's easy.
He played early, went 5 under. He was even to start his round, and he played really good. And it almost looked like
Justin Thomas.
Justin Thomas. It almost looked like he was going to hang on and be able to like maybe get into a playoff or something. But great pick.
But for the power trip bet, even though down the stretch it looked like Aaron Rye, maybe Matty Schmid was gonna beat Justin Thomas. For the bet though, for a while there, Chris was still in the power trip lead, even though it looked like he wasn't going to win the tournament. Yeah. And then John Rahm late got hot.
I think he had a birdie on 17 that helped him.
And that passed Marnie over Chris. Yeah. So, Chris, you finished, tied for second.
Yep.
But Marnie at the last second and John Rahm scoops the power trip bet. So she wins the bet but doesn't double it. So she won $800.
Yeah.
Not 1,600.
And was the victim of a lot of ties and all that.
Yeah, Xander hit like a 26-foot putt on 18 to get me to 4 under, which also got me tied for 4th place.
To keep the 100.
Yep.
I went back to the draft on Wednesday, just watched the replay, and you should have seen Rosie's face when you took Justin Thomas, Hawk. That was his guy.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, man. I sniped him.
So close.
Yeah, well, didn't he want Aaron Rye?
He did.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Why didn't he take him?
I don't know. I think he feels guilty sometimes taking the winner.
Yeah. He wanted that Schmid guy, too, right?
He did, yes. And Alex Smalley.
Wow.
Those were basically his top 3 or 4.
Yeah,
he was dialed in.
I have his paper over here that I collected out of the garbage to save.
Yeah. Well, and he was real pissed when Parrish took Bryson, who was like 8 over.
Right. I know. I hope he didn't ruin dinner with Kevin, whatever his name is, in Chicago by being so disappointed.
Did he go to Bailey's grad party?
He did not.
Oh.
What?
He go to Alex's grad party?
No.
Abby's?
No.
Okay.
Did he go to the birth of Hendrik Zucker?
Yes.
Yes, he was there. Yes, he was there.
Same hospital where Louis Lambert was born.
Unbelievable.
He'd shove to that.
I wonder who he's closer to.
Yeah, interesting. Great picture, though. They looked like...
Yeah, they looked really happy.
Yeah, Alec Lewis sent it to me because what he told Alec on Thursday or Wednesday was correct. Alec wanted me to know that Rosie's not a liar.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Good job. How about that Wolves team of yours?
Man.
Here's what, did you hear what Finch said after the game?
Mm-mm.
He said, I'm just glad the season's over.
These seasons are long. They throw up a lot of adversity. Some of it we handled well, some of it we didn't. Proud of us down the stretch when it mattered in the playoffs, trying to overcome a lot of things from a personnel standpoint. So it's really hard to kind of like right on the heels of the season to really kind of put a grade on it.
Like in a lot of the tellings of the Dracula story, he is begging somebody to kill him.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like with Finch. Well, please fire me.
You know what's crazy about this is what's crazy about sports in general. The Wolves have essentially gone outside of a couple of years, right? Outside of a small window with Kevin Garnett. We've basically gone 35 years being the laughingstock of the NBA.
Yeah.
Then 3 seasons ago, you make the Western Conference Finals. 2 seasons ago, you make the Western Conference Finals again. This season, you make the Final 8. And so Final 4, Final 8. And it's like, this team blows, right? It's our standards change so quickly that getting to the Final 8 feels like a gigantic waste of our time.
Yeah, right.
Good point, yeah.
But it's also based on the talent. I don't think Dante DiVincenzo is the difference between winning the title and losing the title, but obviously it minimizes our chances to find an upset. Same thing with having Io missed a couple of games. We had Ant miss a handful of games, but somehow Jaden McDaniels went into beast mode, and we still beat the Nuggets without him. I don't think we are better than the Spurs. I don't think we're better than OKC. But it just sucks to get this close and not give it our best chance.
Can Ant take off the entire season and only play in the playoffs?
Man.
Well, how about his comments? Did you hear? He basically said what we all as fans have been saying all year, that the take was you can't just flip the switch. Look at the Spurs and the Thunder. They take the regular season seriously. They dominate. They go to work on a nightly basis. And Ant basically said, we didn't build championship habits during the regular season.
Well,
and it's like some of that's on him, though, too. I know it sounds like he's projecting like the rest of the team just didn't try hard enough. It's like, no, Ant also needs to play the playoffs most of the time you're in there. You have to build that during the season. They definitely coasted, saying, what's the difference? So we'll make to the postseason and we'll just kick some ass. And that worked with Denver.
Yeah.
Doesn't work against the Spurs, doesn't work against the OKC Thunder.
Go
Spurs, let's go.
The mass changes between now and July, probably 4th, are going to be unbelievable.
Oh, you think?
Oh, yeah.
For your squad?
Randall will be gone as early as they can trade him.
He skipped the exit interview.
I think they'll trade Rudy. I think they will find...
trade Rudy?
Oh, yeah. I think they're going to make mass changes to this roster because they know how small the window is with Ant. I know, what is he, 24?
Yeah, somewhere in that range.
24, whatever he is, 23, 24. Eventually, he's not going to want to put up with a team that can't help him. He needs somebody that can take away the scoring threat. And when there's basically like rumors that Randall tanked it so he wouldn't get traded because he didn't want to like move or anything, like you can't have that. He literally, Randall was awful these games against the Spurs and doesn't do the exit interview. Basically, lays it in game, whatever the game was on game 5 on Friday. Terrible. Just hideous.
Here's what he said.
He'll be traded immediately.
About skipping the exit interview.
I am tired.
There is that.
He's tired, right?
Yeah, Game 6 was an embarrassment. That was Game 6. That was an absolute train wreck.
The problem,
what a
guys,
joke.
is there's no Wemby out there for us to go get. What are we going to do about that?
No, and the John Morant rumors make me sick to my stomach. Screw that. I don't want John Morant.
Was it Kurt Bill?
No, I don't know who suggested it, dude, but
probably was Kurt.
Well, it's the
he throws out such garbage, man. Stick to politics.
He and Dropfoot get together and they just make up rumors.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Man.
I like when political people tell us to stick to sports.
Yeah.
So can't we tell Kurt Bills to stick to politics?
Yeah, stick to politics.
Quit throwing out John Morant rumors, Kurt.
It's like talking to the priest. Stick to God.
Yeah, stick to God.
You know what? Let me handle the humor.
Yeah. Leave it to us, man.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a week ago we felt both teams had an outside chance. We knew the Wild were dogs against the Avalanche, but some things can go the right way. We can do this. The gap wasn't as big as we thought. We can do this. No, that was not the case.
Nope.
And then I was like, could the stars align and maybe then we just get absolutely boat raced in Game 6. And look, I know I'm personally cheering for the Spurs because my dad called it at 35-1. I want my dad to win this bet so badly. And technically I have a ticket too, but I don't make nearly as much money as he does. It's more about my dad just calling it right. I want him to say that he had a 35-1 come in. So partially this is my heart, but it's also my head. Do you know the Spurs won 4 out of 5 against OKC during the season? And I think 3 of them were by double digits.
They will beat them.
They can do it.
They will.
I'll take the Thunder.
Well, they're the favorites.
Yes, you're going to have to give me something.
Right, you're going to have to give us something.
My 50 versus your 100.
In the series?
Let's see how close it is.
Yeah.
Let me see the old DraftKings line for the series.
You want to bring in logic.
Yeah, Cor.
Well, you guys can do whatever you want. I'm just looking for myself.
Yeah, I'm in for that bet, sure.
Ma'am, please don't be a bitch.
Yeah, Sauce, quit being a bitch.
Am I?
I mean...
So you'll take it? My 50 to your 100?
Yeah.
On the entire season? Okay, cool. I don't care.
Yeah.
That's probably close to what it is.
Which team did you take, Hawk?
I took San Antonio.
Okay, good.
San Antonio. Mark it down, bets.
Hey, Hawk, how pumped are you for August 15th?
I'm going to give you this.
Noon. At New York Giants.
I know. I again, we talked about this. I have a show that night, so I can't go on the first road trip, but I'm just so excited because it's a noon game.
Yeah.
So I'll be able to watch it before my gig.
Yeah, hell yeah.
By the way, the Spurs are plus 210, so almost exactly 2-1.
Oh,
so
good.
that's a fair bet.
Good.
Sweet.
Good. Done.
Well done, Hogs.
Yep. It'd be football season before you know it. Here we go.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. And the Twins, they're heating up.
Well, I mean, they're not cooling down, right? They're hovering.
They almost didn't get swept.
Sure.
Yeah.
They're 3-3 in their last 6. They're hovering.
They're playing baseball up in this joint. Am I right?
Yep.
Okay.
Go. San Antonio Spurs.
Go San Antonio Spurs.
Let's go.
I agree. Now I got money on him, so I'm rooting for him.
Yeah. You'll watch all of it, right?
Let's go.
Did you guys see that? I didn't know this until like 3 days ago. Do you know that Chet and Wemby have like legitimate bad blood? I guess they do not care for each other.
Who's Chet?
Chet.
Is he the guy,
Chet
the big brother
from
on Weird Science?
No.
Okay.
Chet Holmgren from Minnesota. He plays for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
One of the top.
I guess, they have no love, I guess, for each other, which is weird because normally even the best players in the NBA are like, well, we're all brothers and sisters here. Let's just be nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess they have bad blood.
Like Taylor Swift wrote about?
Yeah.
The same.
Same thing, yeah.
And Bastille, sure.
Yeah.
All right, what really matters?
Did you ever see the movie, the What's Her Face movie that you wanted to go see?
Billie Eilish?
Yeah.
Nope, couldn't get the girls to go.
Still is showing, Oh, they don't want to go?
Well, I mean, we saw
the
we saw the real show, so I guess their motivation to go see it on film is pretty low.
Zach will go with you.
Yeah. I mean, like, why would that be a thing? I did the same thing with 21 Pilots. Saw the show twice in 2 different cities, and then went to the movie too.
Why don't we treat that movie, Zach, like you guys treated Grandview? Why don't I go by myself, you go by myself, and we'll both say we saw it?
Do what I did, and then just leave.
Yeah.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this, including Ben Lieber on The Fan.
The Fan. $1,000.
The Fan, along with BigDeck.com, want to help you win $1,000. It happens.
Hey, Bonus Bucks is back on KFAN. We have 9 chances for you to win $1,000 every weekday. That's every hour from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. To enter the keywords, learn more, head to KFAN.com. Bonus Bucks is presented by BigDeck.com.
Hey, good morning. It's 6:25. It's Monday, and it's chillier out there. It's going to be chillier tomorrow, too. It's quite the sea change after that storm last night, which just raged through.
Yeah. It was greasy.
Yeah, I woke up and my clocks were blinking at me.
Your power went out?
It must have, yeah, must have, yeah, must have.
Yeah, it was greasy. The lightning was sweet.
That's why you have to trust the alarm on your phone.
That's exactly what I did. I've got multiple ones. I will say this as well, in regards to our golf bet, Corey. I got back from my motorcycle ride and climbed off my motorcycle, and I had a text from Lawyer Lambert that said, you might win this money. And I'm like, dude, I should turn it on. And then his next text was, this ended an hour ago. So that tells you I was not exactly tuned in.
Yeah. But your daddy keeps you
He kept me up to date.
Yeah.
Man, you had a chance.
I had a shot.
You did, yeah.
And Betts, welcome to the show.
Yep. Got the last pick and missed the cut.
Yep.
I mean, that's why
Ben. What you wanted?
That's why Ben quit, right? That's why Lieber doesn't like this bit. But he'll do the Masters.
Yeah.
Next April.
And Betts is now in for the U.S. Open because he's got a shot at the 1 pick.
Yeah, we'll keep taking his money.
Yeah, so does Rosie.
What pick did Marnsey have?
3.
Yeah, somewhere in that range.
Who had the first pick? I can't remember.
Well,
I think Alec,
he took
Cam?
He took Cam Young.
Yeah, right.
Tommy took Rory and Marnes took Rob.
Right, got it.
Yeah. Hey, fun. At least Gorg didn't win again. His guy missed the cut.
True.
Yeah,
let's slow him down a little bit.
And literally a guy I didn't know existed on our planet won the whole thing.
Yeah. Yep.
Good for him.
Although freaking Gorg almost beat me on Friday, right? Gorg and Audra almost had me in common on the ropes and password.
Wow.
It's the genius of that game is when you are the trailing team in password, there's nothing the leading team can do if you get hot. And they got hot, and we almost got sniped.
Wow.
We got very lucky to get out of there with a win.
Do they follow the same rules that the TV show followed?
I mean...
Sort of?
Sort of.
Okay, cool.
Not necessarily the scoring system, but it's similar.
Right, similar to that. Got it, yep.
Man, we were on the ropes.
Wow.
Who do you play now?
Don't know, but almost dispatched in round 1.
Wow. That would have been an upset.
That would have been an upset. Yeah. We pulled away, had a huge lead, but then they just locked in and hit like 3 or 4 home runs, and all of a sudden are we going to lose this?
Yeah.
And they had control and went first, and if they got it right, they would have walked off winners. We were stuck at 79 points.
Ooh.
Whoopsies. That was close.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ooh, that was a full sweat. We were relieved. Great game out of Audra and KGN.
Well, I'm glad you won.
On Friday. Thanks. When do you play?
The 28th.
Oh, still a ways.
So a week from Thursday. Creasel and I against, I think, Parker and Max, but I don't know if Maxo can. Well, did you see his latest update?
No, what?
It might be 8 weeks now that he still has the.
Damn, dude.
Like another 4, but like 8 total, yeah. Yeah, it sucks.
Yikes.
That's not good.
No.
SGA won his second consecutive NBA MVP. He's 27 years old. How about this for a stat? Every single player that is also retired that has ever won consecutive MVPs, every single one of them is in the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Wow.
So who won this time?
SGA. He beat the Joker and Wemby. Those were the other 2 finalists.
And SGA plays for?
The Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah.
And SGA stands for?
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Went to Kentucky. Always draft a player from Kentucky.
You always say that, and we did that one time. It didn't work out.
It's the only time
That worked out. It was Cat. That worked.
How's it playing for us now?
Yeah. And you got us Julius Randle. I think it's flying colors.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Would Cat have anything for Wemby? Or do they play different positions?
I don't think anybody has anything for Wemby, right?
I think you just slow Wemby down.
It is truly the 90s Sports Center mantra of you can't stop him, you can only hope to contain him.
Yep.
What if you put Bill Lambier out there and just have him slug him?
What if you could
do that?
Bill Zimfern out there?
Yep. What if you put Dr. Mark Lovenoff and Dr. David Whiting? Because what really matters is brought to you by Ovo LASIK and Lens. Dr. Mark Lovenoff and Dr. David Whiting are the legends of LASIK. Maybe they could slow down Wemby.
Yeah.
By, like, undoing his LASIK. That would slow him down.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if LASIK can be undone.
That's a good question. I know that, like, if you get fixed, they can undo that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ovo LASIK and Lens.
Yes.
I love the fact that it's referred to as getting fixed. Like you were broken.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you're in season.
You go to a therapist to get fixed.
Yeah.
The pet goes to the veterinarian to get fixed.
Ooh.
What really matters, though, is this.
All right. So, drive along. And I saw something somewhere between Rogers and Grandview that said no frills. And I thought to myself, what the sweet hell is a frill? And have you ever gone to a place and said, there's too many frills?
Right.
Right?
It's one of those words we all use, but never think about what the actual meaning is.
Do you have any guess? I mean, no
Where does it come from?
refers to products or services that provide only the basics without extra features or amenities. We all know that means no frills. I've never heard anybody say, come here, we've got the frills.
Right.
What the hell are the frills? Oh, by the way, good band name. I might use that.
The Frills.
Yeah, that is a good band name.
What do you think a frill is? And Zach, if you know, please jump in. I didn't know what a frill is until this morning.
I'm trying to logically break this down.
Right.
Do we think this is an Old West term, or do we think we go like medieval times? Like, how far back do you think we're going?
Great place, by the way. Sauce.
Sauce went there with a made-up person.
With a guy
Will Buckland and David when it was
again. Will Buckland's not a real person.
I feel so bad for Will.
It was a time in my life that was it was one of those like Stand By Me moments. It was outstanding. I needed that. It was super fun.
I don't believe you.
How old were you?
I think I was 17.
Yeah, right.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah. It was it was a great moment in my life.
John Lennon. All right, I'm taking guesses on what a frill is. Come on. Give it to me now.
No frills.
Feels like it's a clothing reference of some kind, does it not? Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
That's the most I can come up with, is that it's related to some kind of clothing.
Wrinkles, like.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Like good wrinkles?
Oh, no, like bad wrinkles. Like your shirt's all wrinkly.
Yeah. It feels like
is it a dry cleaning
frills
spot?
would be flamboyantly added things to clothing. So if you have no frills, it's just like, just give me the normal pants. Don't put any frills on it.
Yeah, like those 7 different pants hockey had.
Right, like he definitely has spurs that jingle, jingle, jingle. You know
I
what I
would
mean?
still have those if they didn't weigh 30 pounds.
Do you guys have to sing that song in elementary school?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
God, that song sucked.
Songs like 16 Miles on the Erie Canal.
Oh, yeah.
Love that song.
Are we close?
Yeah, you are nailing it.
Oh, I'm nailing it.
A decorative gathered strip of fabric, like a ruffle, used to trim clothing or home decor. Figuratively refers to an unnecessary, luxurious extra. So there you go.
So no
A frill.
frills.
There you go.
That's nice.
Thank you.
No frills.
The frills.
Oh, God. Look at how many frills Ben has on.
Oh, he's covered in
Ben,
frills.
this is a no frills show.
I mean, take those frills off,
No,
Ben.
Yeah,
keep
would you
them on.
please?
Calm down,
I
Zach.
like the nipple frills.
That band name is not quite as good.
No, you don't think? That's
No.
all right, whatever.
The nipple frills. Ronda Rousey got Gina Carano to submit by armbar in 17 seconds. Ronda Rousey is 39 years old. Carano is 44. Carano hadn't had an MMA fight in 17 years. Carano was not able to even throw a single punch. She got taken down. She got punched in the face a handful of times and then got armbarred, and it was over in 17 seconds, Ben. What a waste of time.
I know. You've got your face in your hand.
It's my
I felt
fault.
the same way.
It's
is
my
your
fault. It's my fault.
Everything's your fault.
It's my fault because I continue to watch these stupid things.
So let me ask you guys a question, though, because you guys like those kind of combat sports more than I do.
I love them.
Yeah.
If this is two boxers in their prime, they're both 26 years old, and it's the two best boxers on the planet, and it's 6 months of hype saying so-and-so and so-and-so are battling this, they're both undefeated. This is like maybe two of the greatest boxers that we've ever seen. And one of them goes Mike Tyson on it and knocks the other one out in 46 seconds.
Right.
You'd say, God dang it, did you see that fight? That was unbelievable.
Right.
But these older money grab celebrity boxing and MMA fights, I think Hawk nailed it. The public keeps falling for it, and the only way to stop them is to stop watching them.
Yeah. That's it.
Like, my guess is you wouldn't feel... You've paid for a whole bunch of pay-per-views in the past, have you not?
All of
I have,
Ben?
yeah.
Yeah, both of them have.
How often do you feel like you get robbed when you do that? No, this was Netflix, though, correct?
Half the time.
Is
Yeah,
this Netflix?
this was free. I mean,
Netflix.
Quote unquote,
Netflix.
free.
Right.
Yeah.
But when you've paid in the past for pay-per-view, either MMA or boxing matches, what percentage of the time do you feel like you get ripped off?
I would say at least half the time.
Half?
So I would say this, though. When it comes to MMA versus boxing, the undercard sometimes is worth it.
Yeah.
So they do a really good job of hedging their bets where, hey, you've got the main event. We're going to prop it up. We're going to talk about it for months and months and months. Oh, by the way, we have these other fights that are happening. I mean, and the thing is, it's not just like 2 fights. There's like 8 fights.
And Netflix showed all of those on Saturday or whatever? Saturday?
Honestly, I didn't.
Yeah, they did. And the fight right before the Diaz, I should say the Rousey and
Diaz fight
was the Diaz fight, which was like a massacre.
Yeah.
It was blood everywhere.
Like
they had to clean the ring after.
You have to see it.
Gross.
You just
it was terrible.
I couldn't believe there was so much blood.
Yeah,
all over Diaz.
Yeah, somebody was getting stabbed. It was terrible. I mean, it was unbelievable the amount of blood
coming out of his face
everywhere.
So that is
every orifice.
That is the one thing that I would say that they do a better job of than boxing is that it's worth it just for the hype of it, the energy of it, and you get to watch 8 fights. Let's just say I'm just throwing out a number, but you get to watch a lot of fights, and then the idea that those are all going to be clunkers is pretty low.
So this is the for Sauce and I, who always say, we just want to show up for the headliner. We don't want to see the opening bands because we're too old. You're saying MMA and boxing, but specifically MMA. If you're going to go or pay for the pay-per-view, you got to watch the whole thing, not just the headline.
Yeah, I mean, I would say if the telecast starts at 6 o'clock or something, I'm not saying
I'm not
saying that you have to jump on from 6 o'clock to midnight.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're going in person,
6 to midnight.
If you guys remember when I went to Vegas that one time, just on a whim, I went to the UFC fight and I watched the first 4 matches and I was out of there by 5:30.
Wow,
that's how many undercards there were.
My God,
yeah.
And the main one starts, like at 1 a.m. out there.
You know what? I don't even know what time it started. It wasn't quite that late, but still, maybe 10 or 9 or 10, but yeah, still pretty late. And it all depends on how long the fights are on the undercard.
Right.
Yeah.
If you get a couple like there were on Saturday that lasted 15 seconds, the entire thing. Here's the problem I had with Saturday night, and I'm so dumb I watched it. I'm so angry at myself. It was the WWE masking itself as UFC because it wasn't a UFC fight. It was this thing that Jake Paul owns, and so it had the flavor of big time wrestling, with the hype of, we're going to see two of the greatest fights. Even when Ronda took out Gina, the guy made it sound like it was the greatest thing he'd ever seen. It was 17 seconds, you moron.
Wow.
And I love it. If it's a 19-second knockout, you're like what Tyson used to. You're like, son of a bitch, it's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
This was an arm bar. It's 17 seconds in.
Which means she just wasn't technically prepared to fight for the first time in 17 years.
And God bless her. She made money. I'm so happy for her. That's good. I'm the problem. I'm not doing it again. Ben, beat my ass.
Thanks, Morgan Wallen.
Just beat my ass.
No, here's the deal. Don't say that quite yet, because we have to cheer on our guy, Gable. He fights on July 13th. Yep. It's a Saturday night.
Did they say who it was going to be yet?
It was July 11th. July 11th. Okay, hold on.
Okay, cool.
Alicia Ellison. I don't know. It's it'll be an early fight.
That is problematic.
No, but that's
I am going to stand up and say I'm against this wholeheartedly.
But here's the cool thing. So Paddy Pimblett, Paddy the Baddie.
You've met him.
I've met him. He's the co-main event, and then Conor McGregor makes his return that night as well.
So that's what that was all about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. So those are real fighters.
So on the night that Gable is going to make his UFC debut, he's got two huge fights that he's going to be able to watch after his fight.
But again, don't fall for the same trick, because it's cool that McGregor's coming back, but he's facing Paul McCartney.
Is he really?
Yeah.
And again, if you watch SNL this weekend, that's just not going to be a fair fight.
Yeah. Well, Connor, what's your strategy?
Don't fall for it, dude.
What's your strategy when you fight Sir Paul McCartney?
If he jumps on top of me, he's going to have to beat him off.
Yeah.
How do you say this name? I'm going to try to spell this. See if you guys can picture this. LONE apostrophe ER. That's a first name.
LONE apostrophe
ER. Loner?
Loner, maybe.
Loner?
He's a loner, Dottie.
Yeah,
loner?
He's a loner, Dottie.
A rebel?
Yeah.
Without a cause.
Somebody ask ChatGPT. Oh, wait, no. Co-pilot. Oh, you weren't here. Were you here for this?
No, he was not. He was not. No.
No. Did we get scolded?
Make sure you only use Co-pilot at iHeart.
Who said that?
iHeart.
Yeah, iHeart did. You haven't done your test yet.
Don't ever use Claude or ChatGPT or Gemini.
We have to do the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not doing that. I'm going to use whatever ones I want.
By the way.
Well said.
Well, what a rebel I am.
You are. You're something else.
Look out. Look out.
Wow. Look at me. Just unleashed. Can absolutely use whatever AI I want. What were you saying?
Alicia's kind of a badass. Elisha. Alicia Ellison is the guy's name. He's 5'2".
You almost have to be if that's your first name.
Well, yeah, you have to.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're going to get your ass kicked.
He's 5'2"?
He's 5'2".
5'2".
Oh, my God.
I might have said he's 5'2". I apologize.
I don't know, though. Some of these wrestlers, though, they're pretty little.
Low center of gravity.
He's given up 30 pounds to Gable. God, if Gable gets him on the ground, he might rip his head off. But you never know, right? That's the good thing about a real fight.
The Snack Panther.
Is that what they call him?
Nickname.
Yeah. The Snack Panther.
That was my online
Thank
screen
God
name.
You said Snack, because I thought you said something else. I was like, wow, what a great nickname.
Yeah, what a great
That's the name of my first record.
Yep.
with my new band, which is called?
Frills.
Thank you.
The Frills.
Yeah,
Frills.
the Frills.
Not a bad name. We'll do more of What Really Matters with Ben Lieber after this. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
All right. Welcome back, Power Trip Morning Show. Ben Lieber is here. First time we've talked to him in person since the schedule release. We'll talk about all that.
Oh, yeah, that's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, the schedule didn't come out until later that night.
Yeah, Thursday night. I listened
Officially.
to your broadcast.
Oh, yeah. Did you like when I jumped on late?
I did. I loved the whole thing.
Stuff.
I took such pleasure in the entire thing. I really did. These guys will tell you. I was having so much fun.
Ben, we have not talked to you since PA couldn't find his hat.
What? What did I even find this?
Yeah, remember when he disappeared trying to find the Cleveland Browns hat?
Yeah. Yeah, when I brought up Stefanski that he's in Atlanta now, all of a sudden he's like, oh, yeah. And I mean, he just like got up and left. Yeah. I'm like, well, I guess I was telling Pete, I'm like, I guess we're just rudderless.
Yeah,
I mean, I
that's
guess
exactly what you said. I know. I was like,
we just sit here until he comes back.
Again, was there a chance he didn't understand that it was also on the radio? Did he think it was just a live stream? Is that possible?
I very much think that he forgot he was on the radio.
I loved it. I was listening the whole time, and I was like, this is the most, I can't believe it. I love it. And you guys, every time they would go, okay, the next matchup is, ooh, that's a good one. Oh, and I'd be like, who is it?
Because the graphic would flash up on the screen for all of us.
And I wasn't seeing it. I was driving. I loved it so much. I had so much pleasure.
Let's just say there's some things to work out. I think when we're going to do a simulcast like that as we're streaming live. Yeah. Got to pay attention to the other audience that's just listening.
Sure.
It's the greatest ever. Oh,
all right. Should we do more of what really matters?
Heck yeah. Here we go.
All right.
That's what really matters.
Let's go back to the PGA for a second. Aaron Rai won the PGA Championship, again, his first major title. First English-born golfer to win the PGA in over a century, since 1919. Shout out to the root beer.
Oh.
But I got a couple of stats that we care about, because what's the best thing on the planet, Sauce?
Betting on golf.
Gambling in general. Yes, gambling. So Aaron Rai wins just under $3.7 million for first. Good for him. But check these numbers out. DraftKings at one point had him at 290 to 1.
Jeez.
Caesars 200 to 1. BetMGM 150 to 1. Westgate had him at 200 to 1. He was even 18 to 1 entering Sunday. That's how little faith people still had in him, even, in the mix, quote unquote, for Sunday. So in at least the last 20 years, he is the longest shot to win a major. The two closest, Phil Mickelson in 21 when he won the PGA was 200 to 1. And Louis Oosthuizen in 2010 to win the Open was 200 to 1. Now, again, a couple of these had him at 200 to 1. But again, at one point, DraftKings had him at 290 to 1. Isn't that nuts?
That's insane, yeah.
So a handful of people won a good chunk of money, but they're saying the sports books did really well because very, very, very few people actually had money on him.
Whatever happened to Louis Oosthuizen?
I don't know.
You named your son after him?
Yeah, good point.
Did?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Try this one, Sauce. You're a sports guy. I mean, everybody can try, but you go first. What was Aaron Rai's world golf ranking? I assume it's going up, but before this weekend, what was he ranked worldwide in the world golf rankings?
115.
115. Benjamin.
171.
Christopher.
197,
Zachary.
Corey.
69.
God, Zach knows golf. See, this is what's crazy about golf, is it seems like he's a gigantic long shot because, gambling perspective, he was 44th in the world.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, he was ranked 44th, but that's how little faith they had in him to get this done.
He's kind of built.
Yeah.
How is
44th.
he ranked 44th in the world and we've never heard of him?
I've heard of him.
I've heard of him, yeah.
I've seen him play before. I just didn't know that he was capable of winning a major.
He wears two gloves. That's kind of his bit. And he has
Teddy
covers on all of his clubs because when he was a kid, his family couldn't afford it. So when they got him nice stuff, he took care of it. And I think he said he wears two gloves because he always would play in the cold. And that was just
Where's he from?
Nebraska.
Yeah, Nebraska, yeah.
England. I just don't know where in England.
Yeah. Where in England is he from, Huck?
Nebraska, England.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I don't know.
Where's Andy from in England?
Sounds desolate.
What did I say? Nuts like by the sea?
He is from something called Wolverhampton, England.
Yeah.
That's his birthplace, at least.
It's also known as Nebraska.
Wolverhampton.
Wolverhampton. I love that name.
That ain't bad.
That's cool.
That ain't bad.
That's cool.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
This is nuts. According to ESPN.com, Aaron Rai's 5'11" and weighs what?
He's built.
You're asking what he weighs?
Sure.
5'11", 175.
247.
You can tell he didn't watch.
Yeah, he doesn't know who he is. No.
Sauce?
200.
He is 5'11", 151.
Jeez, he's just a little guy.
He looks like he's built.
Yeah, he's good. Good for him.
47.
240. What is he, John Daly?
He listened to it on his motorcycle. The weight doesn't translate through the radio very well.
The best is when my dad texted him, your guy almost pulled it out, and he said, I'll watch. It ended an hour ago.
Yeah, it did. Here's the other thing, by the way.
Good.
Here's the other thing. Here's what Gorgomatic texted me. He goes, solid pick with JT, dude. What is your Venmo handle? And he says, I found it. I said, thanks, dude. Golf is a weird sport. And he texted back, Ray was 250 to 1. I had no idea what he meant. Sure. I thought it was a misprint.
Yeah.
What the hell is an RAI?
Yeah. Isn't that a store where you get climbing equipment?
Golf.
Yeah.
You technically won $37.50 because you and Lawyer Lambert split the cut fees, and there were, 3 people that missed the cut.
Yeah.
So you won a little bit of money, but Marnie won $800.
And I didn't lose any, which is even more important.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Which makes it fun.
Ben, you were going to say something?
You spoke to something as to why, one of the reasons why I don't love participating in the golf bet, because if I'm going to put money on something, I want to watch it. It's such a nice day. Like, we get into spring, summertime, like the prime golf season. I don't want to go inside and, I was outside the whole day yesterday.
Doing what?
Everything.
Yuck.
Just stuff.
Oh, gross.
You know?
Gross.
I was out there playing with the dinosaurs. And, and I don't want to go in, even if I had money on it, I don't want to go inside and watch a golf match with some guy I don't know from Beaverhampton, England.
Wolverhampton, England.
Now, Beaverhampton's a different place.
Yeah, Huck's been there.
That's where my family's from.
Is it?
Yeah.
But what really matters is this.
On this date, in what year, gentlemen, do you believe that Mount St. Helens erupted in Washington?
Oh, I know this.
Wasn't that like 81?
I know this because it was the year that I was born.
That's
so
right.
I'm cheating.
Yeah,
80.
Yeah, you're right.
1980.
1980. That's
80.
Right, yeah. Yep. One of
the Earth was pissed that I had arrived.
Hell was freezing over down there, so the lava had to get out of there.
Well played.
Get him! The lava was chasing me to try to suck me back down. Calm down, Zach.
Right, okay.
Deep breath.
All right. Have you guys ever seen the picture of the guy with the motorcycle on the trailer behind his car turning around, and it's a picture of him looking at Mount St. Helens as it's erupting?
Yeah.
It's one of the...
Iconic.
It's iconic.
Really? And terrifying.
Yeah. Incredible. 8:32 a.m. on May 18th of 1980, Mount St. Helens, a volcanic pink.
You got to stay off the internet, my man.
Yeah, you need help. You need help.
That was an audible search history.
Yep. You need to take a deep breath.
What would a volcanic pink look like?
Grandma with a volcanic
what?
pink.
Oh, what? You have to stop.
Why would you go straight to a grandmother?
I am 55 years old.
Because he's into old ladies.
And I have to look up old ladies. I'm old.
Volcanic pink is Daphne's hair color.
Ooh.
That makes sense.
He's in as well.
Sure.
Down there?
I mean, you can't see it.
Natural volcanic pink.
Again,
shows
just
derailing.
tell the story.
Suffers a massive eruption, killing 57 people and devastating some 210 square miles of wilderness.
Yeah.
So how many deaths out of the 57 were caused by, A, B, C, and D? How many died from,
direct impact?
Yeah, direct impact, smoke, inhalation. I would love to morbidly see a breakdown of the 57 deaths and what was the main cause.
I don't know. I can think of a lot of ways to die, but that one right there, ooh, boy.
It's way up there.
Yeah, it's way up there. And ways I don't want to die. Volcanic eruption? No, thank you.
The 57 people who died during the eruption were primarily killed by the catastrophic lateral blast and the resulting debris avalanche. Autopsies and official reports identified these specific causes of death as asphyxiation. The majority of victims inhaled superheated ash and gases.
Sure.
Thermal injuries. People caught in the path of the 660-degree Fahrenheit pyroclastic flow.
No, that's the worst way. I would argue.
Max has had to deal with all this on Monday morning.
That's true. You're right. Right. Sorry about that, Maxo. And trauma. Several victims were killed by blunt force trauma from the hurricane force wind up to 670 mile per hour and being crushed by the massive landslide.
Oh, my.
Ouch.
Yeah, just taking a rock to the head at 600 miles an hour.
I mean, out of a lot of the ways we just listed, that's the best one.
The best one.
It's over in a heartbeat. Yeah. You don't even know that it's over.
You hope that it hits you in the head first.
Right.
I mean, it might take your arm off and then your leg and then poke little holes in you.
See, and you went outside yesterday.
Right. Stay inside.
Good luck, man.
It's safe inside.
You know who didn't die of a rock getting pelted through him at 600 miles an hour? People watching golf yesterday.
Yeah,
well said.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well said.
I guess you win.
Yeah.
Let me look here. Hang on. Talk amongst yourselves. Rhode Island, either a road nor an island. Discuss.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
Can you predict when a volcano, you can? So it's something
Pretty
like
close,
they
yeah.
monitor and can predict?
Yeah, they knew it was going to go soon.
They got the seismographs or whatever they're called, and they start, they'll have an idea. It's not, they don't know exactly when, but they know.
Yeah. For instance, Harry Randall Truman, 83, became somewhat of a folk hero in the weeks leading up to the eruption after he refused to vacate his home near Mount St. Helens, despite being urged to leave by officials. He owned a lodge on Spirit Lake for more than 50 years, gave colorful interviews to the press. I'm going to stay right here because I'll tell you why. My home and my blank's here.
That's another thing, by the way. Remember you once asked me, Ben, that of all the years of me doing initials prep, like, have I ever learned stuff and retained stuff, right? Like, has it helped me increase knowledge? And I would say so much of the time, unfortunately, it's just in one ear, out the other. I'm not retaining it, which is really too bad. That's one, though, that I retained. Because when Harry Truman was the answer on initials, one of the clues was died in the Mount St. Helens eruption.
Wow.
Because why would you ever think that President Harry Truman would die? So I'm like, that'd be a fun clue to say he died during Mount St. Helens. Nobody knows. Yeah, the guy's name, though, was Harry Truman. So Harry Truman technically died during Mount St. Helens eruption.
His wife,
we can all learn that now.
Owned that lodge for a long time. She had died about a year earlier, so he lived alone with 16 cats.
Yeah.
What happened to the cats?
All of our futures?
Yeah,
Chris
amen,
Hockey
brother.
currently.
I got one. I need 15 more. But after the eruption, excuse me, after the eruption May 18th, his home was hit by a mud and snow avalanche and completely covered. His remains were never found.
Hideous.
Yep.
That's an awful way to go.
Man of his words, man. He never left.
He never left.
He's still there.
Yeah,
And he
he's buried
lives
there.
at Spirit Lake.
Yep.
Do you think all 16 of his cats were freaking out like the hours before? Because you know the animals can kind of
Yeah.
sense stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Open the damn
Let us
door.
out. If he had, hang on, stay with me. If he had snow, mud, and lava, that's basically getting buried by Neapolitan ice cream.
Oh my God, you're right. That's a dream come true.
Yeah.
That is a nightmare.
Or as Hawk said,
he-
a dream come true.
Excuse me?
Just surrounded by kitty.
Swallowed up by
Jesus.
volcanic pink.
Yeah, amen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his dream.
Man, there's this guy named Reed Blackburn was a seismologist. The morning of May 18th, 1980, he was camped out at a site near Coldwater Creek, 8 miles from the north side of the volcano when it erupted. Reed Blackburn had only enough time to get in his car before he was caught in the superheated cloud of ash, pumice, and gas. His remains and his car were found 4 days after the disaster. The film in his camera was damaged and could not be developed. I'm looking at his car right now. This is a picture of his car.
Oh, my.
Oh, man, he didn't make it.
He did not.
He did not make it.
Definitely did not.
Lived up to his name, though.
Oh, buddy.
What was his name again?
Okay.
What was his name again?
I forgot his name.
Blackburn. That's right. You're right. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to guess when they found him, he was ashes.
Yep.
But his car looks drivable. Hell of a thing, Ford. Nice
Insurance
job.
company's not covering that.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Stay with me.
He was 8 miles away.
Yeah.
Stay with me. No offense to Reed Blackburn, but what if?
No offense taken.
What if in 1980, May 18th, tennis legend Arthur Ashe was just driving along.
Yeah, driving along. Yeah.
And then it's like, what happened to Arthur? Arthur Ashe.
Oh, my God.
Arthur Ashe.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
I mean, I don't know. I lead a pretty heavy existence. I don't know why I brought that up. It's actually pretty
Yeah,
mean
it's a good
and morbid and
hypothetical,
dark.
though.
Yeah.
Something to think about.
It's something to think about. Do you know who died during the eruption of Mount St. Helens? President Harry Truman.
He sure did.
Mm-hmm.
See? Now it's going to stick in your head, though. We'll all remember it together.
Yeah.
And his 16 cats.
And his 16 cats.
If it's that hot, don't you think he got in his car and it got too hot to live before he even got hit by the lava and stuff?
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I'm guessing that you probably, the heat before the lava gets there is what kills you.
Yeah.
right?
and
Correct, yeah.
Just rolling down the mountain like Jane's Addiction song.
Yeah.
See,
Great song.
and you guys make fun of me for sometimes putting the air conditioner on in my car in like January. That would have helped. Man, it's hot out here.
Yeah.
Put the AC on. Who cares if it's
Yeah, it would have
Washington?
filtered all that ash.
Exactly.
Yeah. That guy thinks it's a great idea.
Yep, that was Arthur Blackburn.
Yeah. Oh.
Junior, his son.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad he's a listener.
And he loves the show.
Yeah.
Just glad
good for him.
got mentioned.
Yeah, I hope his family's not listening.
Yeah, he's still trying to rebuild that car.
We seem pretty insensitive. Yeah, just let that car go. That might be the only car that Luther won't buy. Is that exact car?
Yep, look at that
He'll
car.
buy any other car, not that one. Man. The news is next with Chris Hockey. Ben Lieber is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
This report is sponsored by Metro State University.
We have no delays at this time. We have an accident.